Okay, we are back with our shared reading. Now we are going to focus on this next section, which has paragraphs 4 and 5. And all of this section is dealing with disappearing jellyfish. So we still have that one compound word in there, which is jellyfish. However, I see another word disappearing. And this word is not a compound word. This word has a base word or a root word inside of it with what's called a prefix and then a suffix. So this word's a little bit more difficult to figure out, but what we're looking at here is a word we know in the middle, and that word is appear. Appear. The word is appear. And when you put the prefix, which is not a word that stands on its own, it's a word part called dis in front, it means not. So these jellyfish are not appearing. Ing is ing, and that's a suffix. They're not appearing anymore. So disappearing means they're going away. The word dis means not. So let's read this section. It says, disappearing jellyfish. In 2016, scientists noticed the jellyfish were disappearing. Before, the lake had about 8 million jellyfish, but that year, the number dropped to about 600,000. Scientists think that it's because the island did not get much rain for a long time. It was too hot and dry. The lake got really salty. Golden jellyfish cannot live in water that is too salty. There's that word too again. So I told you before that too at the end of a sentence can mean also. Well, the word too with two O's in it like this can also mean like it's too much of something or and like an overload of something. So what this sentence is saying is that golden jellyfish cannot live in water that is too salty. So it's more than enough. It's more than what they can stand. This is like more than what they should be able to have. That's another way that the word two with two O's is used. All right, the next part says, this is right here, this is this section. So it's still under the disappearing jellyfish subheading. It says, with fewer jellyfish to see, fewer people visited the island. It is possible that more jellyfish will appear again, though. The number of jellyfish also sharply decreased in the 1990s. And back then, young jellyfish stayed alive on the bottom of the lake. After a while, the jellyfish returned to where people could see them. Many people hope that will happen again. We can't have a jellyfish lake with no jellyfish in it. All right, so we're looking at, again, all of this portion here still falls under these disappearing jellyfish. So, and there's a lot of cause and effect things going on in the story. One of the things is there's these fewer jellyfish. What caused these fewer jellyfish? So the effect is that we're having fewer jellyfish. The cause, or the reason why this is happening, is because the water had become too salty, right? And why did the water become too salty? It became too salty because they did not have much rain for a long time. And so that is one of the reasons. This story is a lot about cause and effect. Cause is what causes something to happen. The effect is what has happened because of it. So we'll talk about that more later too.